Asiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Akwa. The man on the left side of defense in this evening's game. He throws one down. Got the ball back from. Oh, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of crosses from Akwa. The Phobians take over the ball now in midfield. Atso Folk. Player goes to referee says what? An infringement. He says play should go on. And so play does go on.
And we're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game, and trust me, Kotoko putting their passes together and getting applause from the fans here. Let's see how it goes, Benghazi.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down for an infringement for the Warriors, and they clearly are serving their intentions for
sandwich
this game.
Between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neal locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Entry, but his ball to left side is kept in. Akwa heads the ball on, but that connection from Kwampoku wasn't good enough, and out he goes for a throw-in. Kwampoku, you recall, joined the Black Stars team in the London special friendly that was played for the Black Stars. He was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though, but here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif. He will locate his man, Kunedu Iyadom. Into midfield now he goes. Rafael Amponsa. The Phobia taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball. Infield, that chance for Asofok already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball seen there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masudi Dramani, and Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hearts of Folk have their plan as well.
Hearts of Folk really are not taking this lying down. They are also giving it a fight. That was a great opportunity there for Hamza Issa. A free kick now for the Phobians. Deep in midfield. The last of the two ties met here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barring 0-0 ended, but I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi, and it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Cup. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Headed down a chance for us to focus to be a goal, and goalie comes out, and Kamara with a beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hearts of Folk. But Kamara Mohammed in goal for the Pablos team, coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hearts of Folk's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down, Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no fear. You never know. It should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test and he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hearts of Folk has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hearts of Folk half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. Referee says play should go on, and that's go on. Kotoko with him on entry in midfield. That was a beautiful play from him. He locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to entry. Entry with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man Lord Amwa. Get the ball to Lord, but the linesman's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. And the Phobians are coming again. Good ball infield for Hearts of Folk. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass. Poor pass from Hussein. Trying to release his man Stephen Apia Asari, but the pass from Hussein was poor. Kelvin Osei, as always, no nonsense with a clearance for Accra Hearts of Folk.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hearts of Folk, and then of course in Kumasi where he made a mistake, and I mean overconfidence, as we say, he was overzealous and it went a long way to affect them. They lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu in post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made it his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Hearts of Oak attacking now, but the pass is poor, only locating Kotoko's Emmanuel Entry in midfield. He goes back, gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo's ball is good, but headed out by Kunedu Yadom for the Hearts of Oak team. On the left side for Hearts of Oak this evening is the man, Steven Asari. He's been brought down for this play to go on. It does go on. On the ball now for Kotoko is Esiedu. Good ball in field, onside. Pampoko on the ball now. Pass is good now. Amwa with a chance. And he could not connect the ball though. Linesman flag is anyway up for offside.
Good play from Kotoko Benghazi. Great play from Kotoko. And good movements there. But he went a bit too early and offside against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But trust me, Hearts of Oak will need to be very, very careful and leave too many spaces behind. Well, if those spaces are not covered, trust me, Benghazi, they might consider first goal here in the 2025 President's Cup. That
was Albert Tamwa with an opportunity, but he went a shade ahead of the defenders. So offside against him. Kotoko with an infringement though in their own half, and captain Samba O'Neill. He will locate his defensive partner Zakaria Husseini, who joined the Warriors this summer from Brecum Chelsea. Good ball in field now, looking for the run of the striker, but will be cleared by Hearts of Oak. Emmanuel Amankwa with a clearance, and out it goes for a throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by the Fabulous side. Aqua Francis gets the ball to his man Seth Kojo. Kojo goes back to locating his man in defense in Zakaria Husseini. Zakaria now looks for Seth Kojo. Goes in full. Beautiful play from Kojo to his man. The ball will break down and the free take over now. Good ball from Hearts of Oak. Kwesi Asma is brought down and referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Well, referee will have a word with him, and I'm sure the next time he brings down a player, the next time he is a culprit, we will see a yellow card for the number 10 shirted man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And there the man in your short sets. Hearts of Oak with the ball in your own half. Deep in midfield now. Back to Kelvin. Osei Esibe. Esibe will locate Kunedu Iyadom. Iyadom in his own half, taking his time on the ball. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the Nations Wembley. Kotoko 0, Hearts of Oak 0. Still back in their own half. Hearts of Oak. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain for the evening. Control the ball in his own half, looking for options, very few options. So he looks for Emmanuel Amankwa on the right side. Amankwa on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Kwesi Asma goes in field. But attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Fabulous team. Gradually
they're building up into this game, and you could see that of course the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Kunedu Iyadom, clearing his lines. Kwame Poku was trying to break loose, but Kunedu Iyadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Husseini for Kotoko. He's deep in the Hearts of Oak half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Pass to Peter Asiedu. Asiedu's pass is poor. And Kotoko will lose out on the attack. It's Hearts of Oak now. Counter is on for Hearts of Oak. On the ball now for the Fabulous side of the Phobians. Maulewayo. Cross comes to a chance. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
Benghazi, he had so much space to control that ball. So much space to take his time and make a decision. He went for an early header. Maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from him.
He had so much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a bit of options, if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement though for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Putting up the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neal. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one outfield now, but out is Shuab Sharif saving it for Asafok. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates his man, Rafael Amponsa. Good ball infield from Wayo. Wayo gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asafok. Kwesi Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes infield. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Hearts of Oak are gradually finding their rhythm, Benghazi, and you can see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there and timely clearance from Konedu.
Konedu clearing his lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. But ball has been cleared and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GH1 TV. It's the President's Cup, live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Hearts of Oak against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neal controls the ball. Back to Zakaria. Husseini looks up. Long ball out looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Shuab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku with a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Sharif came out in time and saving it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Konedu Iyadom. Konedu Iyadom locates this man on the left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, has been blocked and out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Hearts of Oak beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year, we saw Asek Mimosa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Hearts Kotoko will take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the House of Oak half now. Konedu Iyadom. He loses out now. Kampoku on the ball. Kotoko shoots one, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch a goalkeeper, but then again, Konedu need to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defensemen of Accra. So they need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Konedu Iyadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko's half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. Entry Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neal in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now for Kotoko. He goes infield. He's lucky to have retained the ball there. Looks up, long ball over the top now. A ball be cleared again by captain for Hearts of Oak, Kelvin Osei Esibe. No nonsense man. A stalwart in defense for Hearts of Oak, Kelvin Osei Esibe. With a clearance there for the Phobians. Throwing for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by Aqua Francis to Kampoku. Who gets the ball to his man, Peter Amidou. Amidou Aqua to midfield now. To Seth Kojo. Poor pass from him. And the Phobians take over the ball now. On the left side, there go. On the ball, now for Hearts of Oak is Stephen Apia Sari. Apia on the ball, he goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Hearts of Oak.
It's been a fair game so far, Benghazi. A very, very fair game from both sides. But then, of course, Kotoko have had a clearest chance so far. Hearts of Oak would need to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Konedu Iyadom on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. He joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Konedu Iyadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. A ball be cleared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Konedu Iyadom. redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going in with a tackle. He seemed to have come off West though. But he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian. Cross comes in. A good one to the box. And it will be cleared by the fabulous team. Poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked and will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Seth Kojo. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Kelvin Osayesibe. Osayesibe will look for options. He gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Oak won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by 1-0. And the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Oak actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2-0.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayesibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captaining the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Oak dipping midfoot. Pass is good to the left side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go past his man. Can he do that? He does. And referee says pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And out it goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would need this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, he's going straight for penalties. And this time around, I think that it has been more open as compared to what we've seen in the previous games this season.
So the Phobians again will come into attacking areas. Hearts of Oak on the attack now. Cross comes in and ball cleared again by Zakaria Husseini. Out for a throw-in. Looks as though the Phobians are now pushing more men to attacking areas and are dominating at this stage. 17 minutes done in the first half. So goalless here at Accra Sports Stadium. Throw-in. Ball thrown in by Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in from him. But nobody particular as the ball be cleared by the fabulous team in their own half. Entry Emmanuel in midfield. Looks up. Pass is good. Trying to look leads his man. And that was too strong. Too strong to go. And out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. Ball thrown in by the Phobians. Kelvin of Sayesibe. SB on the ball now. He looks at his man in midfield. Kwesi Asma. His pass is good. On the ball now, he's got a for infringement.
Come down, Benghazi, and Strength coming into play there. And of course, assistant one was right there to see the action. The player was brought down. Cynical tackle from the left back in there. I think that Hearts of Oak would need a lot of those long balls that we've seen from them. Maoli Wayo would need to come into the game more. There you see the man Masoudi Dramani, former assistant coach of the Black Stars, issuing some instructions there. A very, very experienced manager, and he's talked about consistency, how even if he leaves the club, there should be a plan, a pattern that the club should follow. We'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masoudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Hearts of Oak, Raphael Amponsa coming in behind his free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can they orchestrate the first goal? Raphael Amponsa is there alongside Hussein Mohammed. A two-man wall has been formed by the Pablos team. And the fans are shouting goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in, a good run, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Raphael Amponsa was to catch the goalkeeper there, and well, is that a cross? Is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time around, Ransford will leave it. Corner kick for the Phobians. This over to the winger. It comes in a good one. A long one, though, headed back, and ball be cleared. And after goes again for another corner kick. Jones.
Another corner kick, Benghazi. And 20 minutes of play done. The Asante Kotoko have had some good chances. Of course, Accra Suffolk some good chances as well. Goalkeeper Kamara called into action. And yes, corner kick quickly take it. Hearts of Folk come forward. A chance for Hearts of Folk. A shot. A brilliant defending once again, Benghazi.
That was a chance for Hearts of Folk. Shot coming in. But it's been cleared and out it goes for throw in for Kotoko, thrown in by Seth Kojo. Kojo will locate Zakaria Husseini. Husseini on the ball to his man Samba. Now Samba locates entry in midfield. Back to Zakaria. Zakaria looks for options and sends a long one through. It's a very long one. Headed on by Kwame Poku. Cross comes in looking for the man Emmanuel Amwa, but Amwa cannot get to the ball, and ball be cleared by Asofok. Poor touch though, and so out it goes for throw-in. Throw-in for Kotoko. On the ball for the Fabulous side. Kojo set, brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement, so it's an infringement for the Fabulous team. Today, Kotoko are playing with Patrick Asiedu on the right side of midfield. They normally play on the left side of defense. Today he's playing on the right side of midfield for the Warriors. Patrick Asiedu. So, an infringement there for Kotoko. Emmanuel entry. He goes behind his free kick. Kotoko have got men about to look for. It comes in a good one. Headed on and missing the post by inches. That was Captain Samba O'Neill coming close for the Warriors here. The aim swinger was good from entry. And a run from Samba O'Neill. He rose majestically, got his head to the ball, but missing the post by some inches.
Benghazi, his jump reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo, and when he was at Juventus. And of course, you see how he kept his eye on the ball, very, very focused on the ball, and made sure that he got that contact with the ball. It was just by inches, but trust me, it was a good one. And both teams warming up gradually into the game then.
The Phobians will respond on the right side. They go now. Mawule Wayo on the ball now for Artofo. Can they move? Get a movement. Cross comes a good one. Ball drops. It's a goal. Hamza Issa with the opening goal for Artofo. Brilliant goal by our standards. With a brilliant connection after a mistake and a howler from goalie Mohamed Kamara. Hatafok 1, Kotoko 0.
Benghazi, what a gift. What a gift. It's not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy, and there you have it. Look at it. The first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and saying, be quiet and don't be silly. And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick and enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a bad song.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Kessier on left side for Kotoko. He goes in field though. He locates his man, Seth Kojo. Back to Francis Aqua on the left side. To Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into entry Emmanuel now for Kotoko. Entry will look up for options. A ball headed down. It draws for Amwai. Shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense, defending resolutely for Accra Asante. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but connection was poor. And out to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Husseini on the ball. But attack will break down though. Has to focus on the ball now. He goes in field. Ampon Rafael is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra.
Bengazi, I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra Asante, and this time around one of the crosses he dashed it out and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from Accra Asante, and one of them has been meaningful so far. Kotoko will need to come back shortly. The confidence of Asante is very up, and I will not be surprised if they make another incursion, Ben.
Let's see if the Phobians can make it to that's the man, the goal scorer for Asante, Hamza Issa. He joined them from the 2 Aroras. Got the opening goal here. Going into the area, a chance again for Asante, and Kunadu Young's connection going out for a goal kick.
Bengazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming. And now you can see Accra Asante going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in a Ferguson-like style. No, I mean, not perturbed at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei to be on the ball, but he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Masha came in the lower tier, locating captain for the side again, Kelvin Osei. SCB goes in full now. He locates this man, Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma now to Konadu Yadom. Konadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Kelvin Osei SCB again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa with a long ball. It drops. Akpa is calling. Goes to come out. He doesn't come. Referee though blow for an infringement.
Bengazi, determination from Accra Asante to offset it. Amankwa in there, and poor communication, yes, from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was the ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Bengazi.
Kotoko that will break up, but the ball being cleared. Ball has been cleared. Asante on the ball again now. Long ball to the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Aqua. Ball thrown down for Asante. Hamza is brought down though. And an infringement for the Phobian club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the first yellow card flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko for bringing down the marauding Hamza Issa.
Bengazi, Accra Asante are having a presidential ride. A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has caused them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill will need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross, and what should have been a simple save from him, he did not do it. Captain Hamza Issa with a goal.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was with Dreams FC, but then would have substitution, and Accra Asante Coach Masudi Dramani effective substitution there.
An early one, so Maoli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on. Is it injured?
Yeah, I'm sure it's injured. And you can tell from his face not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Suffolk, but then you would have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Maoli, while you out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, mercurial player, free kick for Suffolk, cross comes on a good one, and Kamara saving, not on the first occasion, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He will need to be very, very calm. He spilled that ball again, trust me. There was a Phobian lurking there. Would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on J1 TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intercradi Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes though for a goal kick for Accra Suffolk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in a trouble on duty, but then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and it should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his man in midfield. Rafael Amponsa controls. Taking his time. Goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Rafael Amponsa. Good play from Rafael Amponsa. But a poor pass. And ball be cleared by Kotoko. The referee though has blown an infringement against Kotoko. He swung. It was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one, as a player. In the time you are on the run and you catch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. Back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amwa there. So two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Oak. We've seen their infringement very dangerously. And I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi, I've been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra Suffolk. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes. And it has paid off. A mistake coming in and a confirmation of Lord Amwa's look at it. A chance for Hearts of Oak to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Rafael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of four men in front of the free kick for Atofo. Can Rafael Amponsa and Kakari orchestrate the second goal for the Phobian? Let's see. It's Rafael Amponsa, and over the crossbar though, that goes.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross in there. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me, it elevates your understanding and gives your ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped, but then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. Instead with a throw in, a good one, but ball blocked by Kunedu. He had done for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians strong and trying to attack. Ball is good, but blocked again by the Zakaria. Referee will bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in the for Hearts of Oak. That looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, it's Kwesi Asmarada who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. An infringement on Kwesi Asma. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei Estibi. Back to Sharif in goal for Hearts of Oak. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one outfield, headed on goal. Ball be cleared by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield. Set control. Pass is poor. And out to go for a throw in for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians really got off this game so far. 35 minutes of action done in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of the game so far. Kunedu Iyadom will locate his man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. Beautiful play from the Phobians. Kelvin Osei on the ball now for Asante. He goes in for pass. And Kotoko take over the ball now. Entry will look for the man on the left side. That is the big man.
Benghazi, and look at the Hearts of Oak fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They are enjoying themselves here. They're having a field day here, and you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Accra of Oak. They are ready to forgive the baptism of Accra of Oak if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masudi Didamani's men, and temporary hold up place down and high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quick before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the Fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far.
Benghazi, it has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, you know, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans. Look at how the flags are up waving. You can also see the cameramen. You can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hits, Oh Vera. Yes, D Black. Just see your shots. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. For now, they are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from the players would spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? As an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba O'Neil with a long kick into the half of a calf. Ball headed out by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza is controls the ball for Asante midfield. Hamza turns round, he goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Asante. Hamza Issa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball, but very, very strong.
Player number 17, Patrick Esieju, out. Player number 12.
Another change there for Kotoko. Kotoko responding with a change. And there it is. Labation who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we see the introduction of Insa.
Play goes on now for the corner ball. Bobo has been cleared and out. It goes for, that should be a throw in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. Francis Aqua. On the left side today, operating on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one, flicked on by Asid Patrick. But ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back. He does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in for. He goes down. The referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man, that's Peter Amidurada, who has now switched to the right side of our wings for the Fabulous team. So can Kotoko get themselves back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians up by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. An infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to find the box for Asante. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind this free kick duties for Kotoko. A high line set by the Asante with defense. Referee says hold on. He wants to have a word or two with Tamankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neil of Kotoko. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes in a good one, but straight to Sharif Shaub in goal for Kotoko, who saves Cooley for the Phobian club.
Benghazi, Sheriff is no Father Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud. A good goalkeeping from Sheriff.
Ball in play, Kotoko in midfield. Beautiful play from Raphael. He got the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. But to nobody particular, the Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsan Raphael is so impressed with him today in the game for Hearts of Oak.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run. And anytime the ball is found, you see a player of Hearts of Oak there. Kotoko will need to up their game.
Good ball over the top now. On the ball now is the big man himself. Albert Amwa with a chance to shoot one. And it's been blocked by Captain Calvin Osayasibe. That was Albert Amwa with a shot. About getting goes to field. Headed out by Kwendo Yadom. Kotoko come again now. Peter Amidou. Back to Peter Amidou again on the right side. Amidou goes back to his man. Amidou Peter. Oh, poor pass. And they will lose out. On the ball for the Phobian club now is a Kwesi Asma. Play goes on to the referee. Kotoko with a poor pass. What is this?
I told you it's a day of gifts, Benghazi. And temporary holder player is down. But again, I've been so impressed with this game, man. And of course, how Hearts of Oak have handled this game with the understanding they've shown, how the crosses have been sent to, the movements of the players has been excellent so far. I'm sure those listening or watching us, the fans of Hearts of Oak, would be happy with what they've witnessed so far. But then for Kotoko, they need to up their game. It has been a lot of mistakes, miscommunication. And look at the fans up waving their flags, dancing to tunes from the supporters here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
And there the slow ball of the chance for Khan. That's Albert Amwa. Going past this man, Amanka slipping.
Oh la la, Benghazi.
He had a chance, a shot from him. Look at that. That was visual defending from Calvin Osayasibe, putting his body on the line and blocking a shot from Albert Amwa.
Good work from Calvin. Great work. He has shown, just like the last time he played Kotoko at the Papaya Sports Stadium. We hope this time he ends it very well. No mistakes from Calvin.
Don't forget, he was the man who ensured the Hearts left the stadium in Kumasi last season with just one goal. But play resumed, so let's continue the action here. Our ball go for a throw-in. For Accra to Folk. And referee
Masudi Dramani in his blue shirt issuing instructions on the touchline.
And then the game starts again now. Kotoko trying to initiate an attack. Peter Amidou looking for Amoa. The ball be cleared by the Phobians. On the left side is Ransford Mensah. Ball in full be cleared now by Kamara. Kamara, I'm sure, will not want to make any mistake again. The Phobians on the ball now. A chance for Asante. Good run. Ball steps in there, chance still, and Kamara comes out around.
He makes amends, Benghazi. Kamara makes amends, but then again, great play from Accra Sports. Look at them again. Going in for every tackle, going in for every ball, and so much passion for Accra Sports. Some would say that they've taken this President's Cup as a World Cup, and they have their ball again, Benghazi.
They indeed have taken the President's Cup as a World Cup, as was said by new coach Dramani. Put up on the ball though, up here. He locates this man Peter Amidou. Back to Immanuel Apia. Apia's pass is good, but attack will break down for Kotoko and the Phobian take over now.
Great play from Hearts of Oak so far, Benghazi.
Kotoko the chance now. I'm on the ball now. He goes in field. Look at this man, Kampoku. His pass though cut out by the Phobian defense. And that was a chance for Kotoko. Attack is out. We'll do 3 minutes of the time here. 3 minutes of additional time added by the fourth referee. For the corner ball again. Oh, poor pass from the midfield. And another poor pass from Asante, and Kamara will control fully for the Phobians.